a surprise live. We'll see if anyone comes on. Hello, welcome. Surprise live. Unannounced. Totally spontaneous live happening. Thank y'all for coming. Just chilling out with my crystals and my juice, some good tunes. How are y'all doing this morning? Hello everyone, hello. Good morning or good afternoon, good night, depending on where in the world you are. It is 11:30 a.m. on the beautiful big island of Hawaii, so it's morning. I've had spiritual teachers in the past where they're always saying good morning because it's always like time to wake up. I really like that. So yeah, welcome everyone. Where y'all tuning in from? I'd love to know. Thank y'all for being here. So I wanted to share about, drum roll please, the best kept secrets of radiant health and spiritual awakening. It is my new series and the links to join are live. Finally, it's very exciting. And you can get on that list by clicking the link in my bio. It's free. I'm not selling anything. This is not like I'm trying to lure you in to sell you. No, this is like me wanting to share even deeper, more real content with people who want it, who are willing and ready and want to go deeper. And Instagram can be kind of like a shallow place, right? Like it's good. You can access a certain level of depth, and on these lives, I've definitely gone in more depth on a lot of my Q&As and things like that. But I really want to go even deeper and feel like I can share anything. And so I've felt inspired to create this email list. And if you're not on the list, you're not going to get the content because it's not stuff I'm going to be putting in my Instagram posts, in my stories. I'm not going to be talking about it live like this. I might mention certain things in passing. And these things aren't going to show up on my public YouTube videos either. I will still be doing public YouTube videos, but I will be doing unlisted YouTube videos where you need the link in order to see the videos. So yeah, it's gonna be like really select and really exclusive, totally free like I said. And yeah, just like a lot deeper content in talking about topics that aren't talked about, where if you type it into the YouTube search bar, you're not gonna find everything. And maybe you'll only have access to certain perspectives, and they're not the perspectives you really want to hear from, because the mainstream storyline on certain things is a lot of BS, to be frank. It'll tell you, no, it's not safe, or don't do this, or blah 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 blah, like nonsense. And I'm gonna be sharing with y'all the real deal, what's been real for me, what's been true to my experience, people I've interacted with, people I've helped, people I know who are doing the same thing. I'll be bringing those kinds of folks on and sharing interviews with y'all, all with the goal of helping you create radiant health and facilitate spiritual awakening. And because I was talking about this in my post earlier a bit, so I know a bunch of spiritual folks because obviously I like crystals and Reiki. I've been a yoga practitioner for over half my life now. It's pretty cool. And yeah, especially since getting into Reiki and deeply into meditation too. I lived at a meditation center, a monastery. I took temporary vows as a nun. I went in deep to this stuff. And meeting a lot of light workers, I found that often their physical vibration did not match their spiritual vibration, that there was a disconnect, and that really spiritually minded people were needing help. Like their bodies needed help because they were so focused on like awakening and like clearing their minds and, you know, working with subtle energies and stuff, but their bodies were unhealthy. So these folks would hit a spiritual ceiling and, you know, not be able to progress. And even like their healing abilities would be limited by the lack of health. And, you know, what I found is as a conscious, raw vegan, healthy, holistic lifestyle practitioner, I've been able to get and receive so much like powerful, clear information, really deep, intense experiences in the spiritual realm by virtue of being in really good health and being a clear channel and attending to my body and creating space in my body to receive these higher frequency energies, to receive spiritual guidance, to receive, you know, these really deep experiences. Yes, thank you. My crystals are beautiful. They love being adored. If you know crystals, you know that. So on my best kept secrets of spiritual awakening and radiant health, I'm going to be helping the more spiritually focused light worker folks, you know, start tending to their health and creating radiant health so that their healing abilities will improve, so that their spiritual awakening will get to the next level. But I'm also going to be catering to some of y'all who are, you know, just health seekers. You know, you follow me because you like raw vegan food, you're interested in microgreens and sprouts, you're like, you want to improve your health, you want to maybe lose weight, like any kind of the more body and physical oriented health goals. There will be content on there that is geared towards y'all too. You know, it's both worlds. It's the blend. And also for the health seekers who maybe you've adopted a vegan diet, whole food, plant-based diet, you've started eating more plants, you're high raw, you're raw vegan, you know, you're working out a lot, but you still haven't quite reached the level of healing that you're looking for. Well, maybe it's not just a physically rooted issue. Maybe some of the spiritual work is necessary too. Maybe some energy healing is necessary. Maybe some mental space and emotional space is needed to help get you to that next level of healing. So it really is going to be this integrated space where I'm also helping like the health seekers understand what might be happening, like how to cope with that expanded awareness. Because I think a lot of times people struggle with getting healthier, eating more raw food, cleaning their bodies out, clearing out, and then suddenly it's like, oh my God, what are these emotions? What are these sensations? Like, my senses are so open, my emotions are so strong. And then what happens? They run back to cooked food or heavier food, or, you know, other addictions come up. They start over exercising because they're like, oh, I need to just like feel better. And, you know, that can create imbalance. Exercise is good. Like healthy fats are good. Like all these things are good, but in moderation, in appropriate amounts for the body, the mind, the soul, and the spirit. So to help people stay on a raw vegan or a high raw, whole food, plant-based path, a lot of these emotional coping and spiritual tools are really, really essential. And again, like if you want to unlock your full potential, it is my belief and my understanding that we are spiritual beings first and foremost. We are not just these bodies. You know, we are in bodies. We should learn how to navigate the world of the five senses, this 3D reality, in these bodies. That's very, very important, but also understanding we are more than that. And coming into this greater sense of awareness and clarity and, you know, DNA activation, genetic activation, because I mean, you're doing all this great raw food, you know, healing, cleansing, physical work. Why not get the spiritual benefits too? Like, get them all, you know, the same for more the spiritually minded people who come in. Like, you could be feeling a whole lot better, and your bodies could be functioning more, and your healing gifts and clarity can be even stronger. So there's really a lot I'm gonna be talking about, and again, I just want to share with everyone, I encourage you to sign up for my best kept secrets list. It's an exclusive email list. You drop in your email and you will start getting free, I'm not asking for money here, content weekly, and it's gonna be private videos, unlisted videos. It's gonna be me talking and sharing my experiences, perspectives, downloads. It's also gonna be me bringing on other people I've met, because I've been on this journey a long time. You know, I started waking up in 2012, and the spiritual awakening coincided with a vegan diet change. And I've met a lot of people since then. I've been to a lot of raw vegan events, spiritual events. I've collected some pretty awesome people on my path, and I'm still collecting people and tools and resources and all of that. So I'll be sharing some of those people with you too, because there are hidden gems. There are people who are not, you know, the big, you know, 100,000 followers on, you know, Instagram and subscribers on YouTube. There are people who are just like hidden kind of in the woodwork of, you know, not being these social media influencers. You know, nothing wrong with the influencers, but I want to bring on people who don't have a platform and connect them with you and share with you their wisdom and their experience and all of that. Because like I said, there are so many hidden gems, and they're doing the work, they're living it themselves, they're helping other people, and I want to, you know, share them with you as well, because they do a lot of things that maybe are hidden, are more taboo, are more secret. Yeah, and really good tools whose time has come. The time has come. Like, people need this stuff now, and I'm ready to do my part in bringing it in, because I've learned so much on my journey. I've learned so much in helping others, and, you know, I have lifetimes of mastery in various traditions that I'm becoming more and more aware of and able to articulate, download, and express more clearly. And so I'm going to be bringing like so much good stuff forward. It's like, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. So yeah. I'm really excited and happy that y'all are into this too. And yeah, it's free offerings, because I want to share this value with y'all. I want to make the information accessible, and I will also be taking suggestions too. So if I share on a certain topic and you're like, that one's really good, I want to hear more about that, there's room for that dialogue and that feedback. And maybe it's like, Taylor, you really need to talk to this person. You know, they have a lot of like similar ideas or something. Like, I'm open to those connections as well. And, you know, someone you want to hear me bring on, or think that maybe we vibe well together, like, I'm open to that too, because like I said, this is about connection. This is about community. This is about tribe. tribe and community in this world right now. Oh my God, y'all. Is that not what's needed or what? Like with everything being like locked down and quarantined, and oh my God, you can't breathe or like touch anyone or be near anyone, or you need to keep your distance and all that. Like people need connection. People need their tribe, and they need not just like, hey, hello, how are you? But like heart tribe, soul tribe, real tribe, like the deep tribe. I know that's what I've been craving and, have gotten more of and continue to fill that need in myself, because that is a need that, if unmet, can result in addiction and disease and a real sickness. So, we don't want any of that. We want health and unity and coming together and sharing and expressing and co-creating. And it's really been brought to my attention lately. I had like some really massive realizations a few weeks ago, and they keep coming in, and I've gotten more clarity on what my role is in that, and the kind of people that I'm tasked with collecting and empowering. And it's a very specific kind of individual that I get to collect, and I'm just so happy to meet y'all and bring y'all together and empower you, because there are so many people that drop into this world, specifically introverted people, maybe more quiet people who feel like alone in their family or like they don't belong, maybe only children, people who feel more connected to like animals or plants or crystals than they do to other people. These are my people, okay? I'm an only child. I'm an introvert. I grew up as an empath. As soon as I popped out, it was like I was like a mature adult empath baby who could communicate with animals and plants and stuff. And I mean, we don't learn this kind of stuff in the world. You really have to like seek out how to integrate and how to express your gifts. And I'm looking to help empower people that maybe have been on the sidelines, who maybe haven't quite yet found their voice, haven't quite yet connected to their sacred truth. And I want to empower you to connect with your sacred truth, because that's been a real process and a real journey for me. Growing up with like a lot of throat chakra blockages and getting confused, because this world, I mean, can we just like, the world is super freaking confusing, chaotic, distracting, like advertisement, this, that, stimulation, input constantly, oh my God, everywhere. And to learn to come back to center and recognize like what is your voice, what is not your voice, what is true for you, what is not true for you, and starting to connect with that and understand what is true for you and be able to express it and take actions that are grounded in that truth. Can I get an amen? Like, I mean, this is not what we need right now. This is what feels really, really necessary and urgent to me, because I think people are really under this spell, and there's so much being disseminated in the world to try and convince you that you don't know what's best for you, and that you need to follow this guru's advice or this expert's advice on what to do and like how to run your life and how to run your body. Well, can I just say that is a load of horse beep, bull beep, okay? Bull spit. We'll put it that way. Bull spit. It's bull spit, okay? There's a lot of bull spit. There's a massive BS problem in the world. And, the best defense against that is learning and focusing on spiritual awakening and creating radiant health. Okay? Amen. Yes, that's it. And that's what I'll be sharing in my Best Kept Secrets series, is those tools to unlock that wisdom within you, because guess what? You have it. You have it. You wouldn't be here if you didn't have it. You would have already like disintegrated, you know? You have what it takes. You have the knowledge and the information and the wisdom and all the keys inside you. It's all about extracting them and knowing how to find them, and using that discernment to understand if something someone's sharing is interesting to you or true for you, or is it a load of BS? You know, this is very important. Like, BS detection in this day and age is about as important a skill as any other that I can think of. Cheers to that. This is celery juice. Anybody else drinking juice right now? So good. Yeah, so thank y'all for being here. Any thoughts? I know someone was asking how to be vegan a while ago, and if they're still there, I will be doing a video about that. Actually, I already have one. I love when that happens. On my YouTube channel, Taylor A. Norris, link is in my Instagram bio at Joyful Raw Life. You can find, I did an interview with my best friend, soul sister, Tina, on her show, The Switch, about my vegan transition journey and talk about how I went vegan. And she actually has this whole show on her Instagram. Her Instagram handle is Tina Seuss, and she's awesome. I'm always sharing her stuff, so y'all can see that there. But she has this whole IGTV channel it's called The Switch, and she interviews people about how they switch to vegan, how they switch to raw vegan. So y'all can see my story on her IGTV or on my YouTube. But there are plenty of people teaching how to go vegan. Like, I mean, a lot of these things, my journey has been one of refining and like trying to understand what is my particular unique thing to share. And there are so many people that show you how to go vegan, and that is part of what I'm here to inspire, but like that's only a piece of it. So yeah, you can go vegan. I would say most people can go vegan. And if a vegan diet is not working for you, if you have that strong commitment and conviction within yourself that you know it's your truth, again, with knowing it's your truth, then you keep learning, you keep educating yourself, tweaking things, changing things up until you find a way to make it work for you. Because I've been on this vegan path for 9 years now, and you know, it's not like I figured out how to do it all initially. It's been this unfoldment of learning how to do it and get the results that I want too. You know, I would say, don't just listen to someone whose food looks good. Like, listen to someone who like has the level of health that you're looking for, who has the results that you want. You know, they're speaking in a rational way. They actually look healthy, right? They're eating real food, not just a lot of junk. Yeah, and your heart will know. You gotta listen to your heart too, if vegan is your truth. And trial and error. I mean, my greatest, most basic advice is eat fresh fruits and veggies. Don't go down the processed vegan food train. Okay, just like avoid that. Eat whole foods, eat plant-based. You know, oil-free, salt-free is my preference, but some people can tolerate those things more than others. So, any other questions, comments from anybody about anything I've been sharing about, or whatever is on your heart or mind right now? Again, I want all y'all to sign up for my best kept secrets list. If anything I've been sharing on here or in my post sounds, intriguing or exciting to you, because it's gonna be really good stuff, y'all. It's like mind-blowing kind of stuff where it's like, oh my God, I didn't even know that was a thing. Or maybe I knew that was a thing, but I never like felt the courage to do it. What is your opinion about the organic powder? I don't know which organic powder you're talking about. Do you mean like a green powder? Because I like green powders. I like certain green powders. I use wheatgrass juice powder daily, and especially when I travel, because gotta get your greens in. I also use Health Force Vitamineral Green powder. That is a high quality, high vibe green powder, and I love it. I love Daily Green Boost barley grass juice powder. So obviously I'm not against powders, Would I say only consume green powders? If you're consuming green powders, you no longer need greens? No, you need fresh greens too. I grow sprouts and microgreens. I buy them when I can't grow them. Living foods are amazing. Like matcha. Personally, I do not consume matcha. Personally, I do not consume caffeinated teas or coffees, except for coffee enema, yo. I have drunk matcha in the past, and I liked it, it's like, where are you at? What's your relationship like to matcha? How do you feel when you have matcha? Do you feel sharp and clear? Do you feel a bit imbalanced? I don't think it's either good or bad. My preference is not to consume caffeine because I love my adrenals and I want them to work really well. And I started drinking coffee when I was young, and I did a lot of things when I was younger that were not great for my body. And I know personally, caffeinated things consumed on a daily basis for me revs me up too much and can kind of create anxiety and restlessness, and I'm not needing that. I'm wanting to be calm and content and collected. Any thoughts about green tea? Well, green tea would be in the same realm as matcha. If you're using matcha or green tea to get off of like a daily coffee habit, then I would say, yeah, do that. I used yerba mate to help me get off coffee when I tried that for the first time in like 2012, 13, and that one I really, really enjoy. But again, it's like, how are you using it? Are you like drinking it all throughout the day? Are you feeling imbalanced? Are you feeling dehydrated? Whenever you're drinking any kind of caffeinated beverage, you need to make sure you're rehydrating adequately. And absolutely, I say first thing in the morning upon rising, after you meditate, and after you tongue scrape, drink water first thing. Don't be, chugging back the matcha or the green tea or the coffee right away. Drink that water first thing, because guess what? You just slept for however many hours you slept for, even if it was just a few hours. And you weren't drinking, and your body is in a dehydrated state. So to drink fresh, pure water upon rising, rather than shoving in some kind of caffeinated, ultimately dehydrating, electrolyte imbalancing drink first thing, you need that fresh, pure water. Also want to mention another thing about tea that just came to mind, because I have an amazing holistic dentist, is that green tea, herbal tea, all the teas, you want to make sure you swish your mouth with water after you consume them, because they can create stains on your teeth. And even me, I just drink the herbal tea. I've been told that I've had some staining in my teeth, and need to be more mindful of rinsing my mouth out with water after I drink even just herbal tea. So make sure you're doing that. Really, anytime you're drinking anything or eating anything that's not plain water, you want to be rinsing your mouth out with water to keep your teeth and your mouth super healthy and high vibe. Any other questions or thoughts? Wow, I've got like a couple minutes left before I am gonna be having a phone call with my bestie soul sister Tina Seuss. And yeah, I just want to encourage everyone, like I said, get on my best kept secrets list. It's gonna be so good. It already is. I've been going to the beach. I'll show y'all. I have this notebook and I was like, I've been writing down all my ideas, all the videos, all the things I'm gonna be sharing there. Different people I'm gonna have on. I'm having like a pre-planning like mastermind phone call with my friend Anthony later today, and we're gonna be talking about the interview we're gonna be doing together because he knows so much stuff about so many things that so many people don't know about, and it's information that most people need. Can you share with us a daily menu? You mean, what do I eat? Briefly, I will just say that daily menu, that's something I give to my coaching clients. I give all my coaching clients a plan that's customized to them. And it's not one of these where it's like, you gotta eat this recipe at this time and this recipe at that time. It's like a formula, because I'm not a person who can follow a meal plan personally. It's like, dude, that does not work for my body. Like, I need like more liquids in the morning, and so I don't do like the real strict meal plan, but I give you a meal formula. But I can do a what I eat in a day post or video or something soon. Anyway, friends, it is noon. I gotta go talk to Tina. I love y'all all so much. Thank you so much for coming on. Please check out the link in my bio to sign up for the best kept secrets of radiant health and spiritual awakening. It's gonna be so awesome. It is so awesome. And you will get your first video from me explaining what the heck is going on as soon as you sign up. So thank you so much for being there. I'm so excited. I love y'all so much. Have a beautiful day. Much love. Namaste. Mwah.